The last light over the Forum. The sun is slipping down behind the 7 hills of Rome, like a tired emperor taking off his golden crown after a long day of ruling the world. The heat that once bounced off the marble stones begins to cool. Shadows stretch long across the Roman Forum, turning the busy heart of the empire into a painting of light and silence. You can almost hear the sigh of the city, that deep collective exhale when day finally lets go. Torches flicker to life one by one, like little fireflies trapped inside bronze cages. The smell of olive oil and smoke mixes with the faint sweetness of crushed herbs and dust. Guards, their armor catching the last bit of sunlight, walk slowly along the edges of the Forum. Their sandals tap the stones in steady rhythm. Clack, 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 like the heartbeat of Rome itself. At the Temple of Vesta, a priestess in a white robe adjusts the sacred flame. She moves carefully, almost floating, making sure the fire that protects the city never dies. A gentle breeze tugs at her robe and the flame dances, playful, stubborn, alive. Somewhere nearby, a small bell rings softly, signaling the final prayers of the day. The temple smells of incense and fresh flowers. The prayers are quiet, just whispers, but somehow they fill the air. May the flame never fade. May Rome stay eternal. Simple words repeated for generations, yet they carry the weight of an empire. Down the marble steps of the Curia Julia, a few senators emerge, still deep in debate. Their purple-striped togas swish behind them as they argue about grain prices, taxes, and some senator's cousin who insulted another senator's cousin. Politics, it seems, never sleeps, not even when the city is ready to. One senator, gray-haired and grumpy, mutters, "We spend more time talking than conquering these days." Another chuckles, patting his shoulder. Maybe that's why the gods gave us tongues instead of swords. Their laughter echoes down the street, swallowed quickly by the calm of the evening. A group of young scribes follows them out, clutching wax tablets filled with notes. They're exhausted, their hands sticky from melted wax and sweat. One whispers to another, "If Cicero could see how much we write about taxes, he'd come back just to complain." They all laugh quietly, half afraid someone important might hear. The mood is light, almost human, even in the shadow of marble power. A few pigeons settle on the roof of the Basilica Aemilia, cooing softly. The air feels gentler now, like the city is tucking itself in for the night. The once crowded Forum, where merchants shouted, lawyers argued, and philosophers tried to sound wise, now begins to empty. The grand columns stand like old soldiers at rest. Here and there, a few late traders pack up their stalls. One man carefully folds a cloth of purple dye, muttering, "Tomorrow will be better for business, if the gods wake up early." He winks at no one in particular, as if the marble statues might agree. Children run past, their laughter bouncing off the walls. One drops a wooden toy chariot and scrambles to pick it up before his mother scolds him. The scent of baked bread drifts from a nearby stall. Someone is roasting chestnuts. The sound of their crackling shells adds a soft rhythm to the evening air. Above it all, the sky turns from gold to rose, then to a deep violet. A single star peeks out. It's the first to appear, brave, curious, maybe just showing off. From the Palatine Hill, the Emperor's palace glows faintly. You can imagine a servant lighting oil lamps inside, the reflections dancing against marble walls covered in gold leaf. Somewhere, a lyre begins to play. The tune is gentle, an old Roman melody about love, the Tiber River, and the gods' bad sense of humor. Back in the Forum, a stray dog sniffs at a piece of bread left behind. He trots proudly between the columns, as if inspecting the empire on his nightly rounds. The guards let him pass. Everyone knows him. He's part of the scenery, the unofficial guardian of crumbs. Now, the crowd has thinned. Only the faint shuffle of sandals and the murmur of priests remain. The last light slips behind the Capitoline Hill. The sky turns navy blue, Rome's nighttime robe. And yet, even as the city quiets, it never truly sleeps. There's a hum beneath the silence, the whisper of wheels being locked away, the sigh of doors closing, the splash of water in the fountains that never stop flowing. Standing in the center of the forum, you could close your eyes and hear layers of history stack on top of each other. Centuries of voices, merchants, generals, lovers, poets, all echoing in the stones beneath your feet. It's strange and beautiful to think that even now, 2,000 years later, those whispers might still be there, just too soft for us to hear.